All right, so this episode, this is going to be the introduction to digital marketing made simple. So basically, I'm gonna take these big digital marketing concepts and I'm gonna make them like very simple, so people can understand it easily. So in this episode, I'm gonna talk about guest posts. Like a guest post is powerful, like with your SEO. So a guest post is like somebody posting your article or whatever you want on their website. So, for instance, let's say you have your own shoes. You want to come out with your own shoes called, so let's say your name is Jeffrey Owens and you want to come out with the J. Owens shoes, J. Owens shoes. So, a guest post would be like J. Owens. Nobody has the name J. Owens. So you're automatically good with J. Owens. You could be like Jay Owens, or I don't know, call it like Jeey Owens. Like a name that nobody uses for J. So it'd be like Jeey Owens. The J. Owens shoes. Right. J. Owens, I don't know, tennis shoes, right? J. Owens tennis shoes. So you coming out with the J. Owens tennis shoes. Now, a guest post would be like, we were like, okay, where would a good place where I can make this cool? So you're like, oh, I want to be on 50 Cent blog. Like, this is 50. So you want to be on This is 50. So a guest post would be you posting an article on 50 Cent's blog, right? So the article, let's say you call it J. Owens tennis shoes is changing the game, changing the market. And you have a big, like, a picture of the shoes, like, boom. They're like, oh, that looks fire. So when they post it on the This is 50 or the 50 Cent website, the article is going to pop up on Google with J. Owens, right? Big Jeey Owens. So it's like, oh, he's on This is 50. Now it's like, oh, now you got people actually who see it too. So now they seeing it because they're on This is 50's blog or 50 Cent's blog, and there's the J. Owens. So they're like, oh, the J. Owens is on 50 Cent. So they might be like fire, right? You got the J. Owens, right? Now that's just one, right? So now you've ranked on Google with your name without it actually being just on your website. So you're taking that authority of the 50 Cent blog, and Google is be like, yeah, this blog is big, but no other person has the name J. Owens. So now you're going to go right to the top. And now your website might go to the top now because you're on 50. Now you're going to go, oh, I want to be on CNN now. Now you got the J. Owens on CNN. Now you got the J. Owens on NBC. Now you got the J. Owens on Fox. Now you got the J. Owens on World Star. Now you got the J. Owens on Payless blog. Now you got it on Walmart blog. Now you got it on Amazon blog. Now you got it on Neil Patel blog. Now you got it on the tennis blog, right? You on a tennis blog because it's a tennis shoe. Now you got people who play tennis who's buying the J. Owens. Now it's on 50 Cent. Now you got the only shoe where people playing tennis on 50 Cent site. Now the J. Owens, everybody like, oh, you heard about the J. Owens? Yeah, I know about the J. Owens. You know, like, what's the J. Owens? Jeey Owens, Google, boom. Now all of those articles are going to come up just because you posted those articles on there. And it's saying J. Owens. Oh, J. Owens is this in the article. J. Owens is that. So you're paying those particular people for a post on that blog. So you're getting a link with your keyword in it. Like if you're going to get guest posts, make sure your name of your company as well as the product you're selling or a particular product is in that. That way you're hitting two birds with one stone. So you're hitting the brand and then you're branding the product. So you're saying, oh, the J. Owens tennis sandal, right? So you coming out with a tennis sandal. Like somebody, you can play tennis in a sandal, right? You're like, oh yeah, this is new. Like I never seen. So you're like the J. Owens tennis sandal. Now you're on 50 Cent. Now you're like people's Googling J. Owens tennis sandal. But if they Google Jay Owens, they might put in J with a J and a Owens. That they don't know about Jeey Owens. They just put J Owens tennis sandal. But the fact that they put Owens with a tennis sandal is gonna pick up. Do you see what I'm saying? So you leveraged brand and mistake. So you have to leverage the mistake of what people are going to type in Google too. Don't just think they're going to type in exactly what you're searching. So you have to have a long tail and a targeted long tail, right? And if you're consistent, then you'll rank faster. So you can do Jay Owens tennis sandal is changing the game. Jay Owens tennis sandal is changing the tennis world. The tennis world looks different because of the Jay Owens. Jay Owens is popping with these new blue colors. Tiger Woods is wearing the Jay Owens, or some influencer. Just do some random influencer, put their name and be like the Jay Owens, boom, boom, boom. Nobody's gonna care about the influencer. They looking for the Jay Owens. They just got the validation from some random person they don't know. You know, just because it's Kim Kardashian, that's good, but it's like, that's just a name. Like, they want the Jay Owens. They just see the validation in the Kim Kardashian. They want the Jay Owens. You sell your, that's why I did that Gucci, take a shit in the Gucci store concept, right? Where you go in the Gucci store and you see what Gucci is doing, so you just need to use the bathroom because you got shit to do. You're not trying to buy Gucci. You know what they're trying to sell you. So you just piss, you take a shit and you leave, and you start working on Jay Owens now. You see, Gucci already on 50 Cent. Gucci already on This Is 50. Gucci already on MTV, MSN blogs. So you're trying to launch your brand. So you're going to take a shit in Gucci and leave. You see? So the guest post allows you to look official really fast. This is just speaking from a clothing brand aspect, but it works. It's synonymous. Like if you, let's just say let's go back to the ping pong table. So if you're selling ping pong tables, you can target alternative sports blogs. So you say, okay, let's target alternative sports for people who like sports, but different kind of sports. So you're like, oh, I sell ping pong tables. Let's target the ping pong blogs. Let's target alternative blogs. Let's target maybe a tennis blog because it's similar to tennis a little bit, right? You see? So but you're putting Pong Master, they're your brand name. Pong Master is changing the game with these new multicolored ping pong tables, right? So you're targeting ping pong tables and you got Pong Master. Now, when they search that, they're looking around like, okay, there's the website, but I need to know more about it. What are people saying about it? Then boom, you just did it. You generated your own proof because you can write your own article. You're just going through what other people are saying. But you wrote it yourself. They just confirmed it and they put their name on it. You see what I'm saying? That's it. That's all they did. If you do that like 10 or 20 times, now you look great. Like, you see what I'm saying? Just because somebody is on a site doesn't mean that site wrote it. It's like they just introduced the article to that place and they accepted it and then they put their name on it. Like, okay, I'm selling my name. I just sold you validation. That's it. They're selling validation. But that's the beauty of a guest post, right? Like, I'm telling you the reality of things. But somebody could feature you if it's good. But if you're a new brand, you have to generate that on your own. You have to generate it by yourself, and it's gonna work. Like, it works, whether you like it or not. It works. That's why that system is built that way, because that's the system that works from scratch. If you're gonna come from scratch, that's the best way. You come putting money in to rank faster, and your business is good, and that's why I made that episode focus on the people that you're helping, right? So if you paid $150 to be on This Is 50, to put your brand on thisis50.com, then you just help This Is 50, and you help the writer on This Is 50. The writer helps you, and the person that you're gonna buy your shoes like the shoes. So you just help those people. So who is it to say? Who is it to care to say that? Oh, the blog wasn't written by somebody real. It's like nobody's gonna care because you just sold them good shoes. That's what you're selling. You see what I mean? That's the power of the guest posts. We talk about guest posts. Digital marketing made simple. Now, how do you get these guest posts? Well, you can get them in different ways. You can Google guest posts. You can find people who offer guest posts in different sites. You can go on Fiverr. Fiverr is a good place to go. Like Fiverr is a good place for guest posts. You can get good guest posts on Fiverr. You go to somebody and you say, hey, what kind of blogs do you have to be featured on? They're going to give you domain authorities. They're going to give you domain ratings. They're going to give you the amount of visitors that they're coming. But just look at the site. You don't have to look at the data too much. Just look at the site that they're offering you. And you be like, this site, it looks bad. It looks terrible. It doesn't even fit my brand. And even if my brand was on here, I wouldn't want it to be on here. So you go by that. You be like, oh, yeah, that looks good. That'll look good with my branding on it. And then, boom, you just pay them, and then, boom, it's on there. Then, boom, you're on Google, like, probably 2 or 3 days later. If you have good keywording, if you have an original brand name, you will be ranking almost overnight with a guest post. Like, just say your name is Pong Master Ping Pong Tables, and you do 3 guest posts that says Pong Master Ping Pong Tables look great for ping pong players. Like, if you do something like that, you'll probably rank pretty fast, depending on if somebody has Pong Master, right? Because there's probably something like Ping Pong Master Bruce Lee, like a Bruce Lee Ping Pong Master. So you might not rank that fast with Pong Master. But with the brand name, over time, you can rank with guest posts. You'll look good. You'll still look good. I'm just saying, that's just an aspect that you're going with, because you still have to dominate your store. If you focus on the story, you'll always win. So that's what I mean by guest posts. So yeah, guest posts is pretty much, it's not blogging. Like, that's the thing people think when they think of guest posts. They're like, oh, I'm blogging. You're a blogger. It's like, no, you're not a blogger. You're on blogs that already exist. You're working with people who blog. So if a blog is getting 1 million visitors about shoes, and you have a shoe company, and this is going to rank you on Google, won't you want to do that? Because you're getting views. You're getting views, and you're getting social proof at the same time. So you're getting proof that this. So if this blogger is working with you, they're like, oh, it's on here, so it's got to be some type of legitimacy to it, or they wouldn't invest in you, right? That's just what it is. So that's guest post. We had 13 minutes. So yeah, this guest post made simple, right? So always think about, where would you want to be if somebody was to put your product? Where would you want it to be? What would be a good place to put it on? And would it boost your social proof? That's what I would think. I would think social proof more than traffic. Like, guest posts are good for traffic, but I think you should go social proof, because you're a new brand. If you're a new brand, you can get traffic from anywhere, but the traffic is going to come anyway. But if it's not social proof, then the traffic is not going to matter anyway. So I would focus on social proof when you're building guest posts, because a guest post could be a backlink too. But like, backlinks are good, but guest posts are like gold if you make them gold. They're both gold, but the guest post is like gold, because guest posts are backlinks. But a backlink can be, you could get backlinks from anybody. Like, they could be garbage backlinks. You could get garbage guest posts. But a great guest post that's a good backlink, then you're hitting both spectrums. But that guest post is like gold, because is social proof, especially for something like a clothes